My opponents have brought up various issues and problems they believe negates the idea that same-sex couples should be married, or should be legally married. One of which was, as just stated, the slippery slope, which will bring things like legalized incest, bestial marriage, polygamy, etc., etc. To quote Scott Bidstrup, if concern over the slippery slope were the real motive behind this argument, the advocate of this line of reasoning would equally be vocal about the fact that today, convicted murderers, child molesters, known pedophiles, drug pushers, pimps, black market arms dealers, and the like, are free to marry and are doing so. Where's the outrage? Of course there isn't any. And the lack of outrage betrays their real motives. This is an anti-gay issue and not a marriage issue. My opponent also talked about gay partners beating themselves, or beating their partners, or having promiscuous lifestyles. However, it's known fact that even heterosexual couples have domestic problems where the husband beats the wife, or in some cases the wife beats the husband, and even where husband and wife cheat on each other. Are they not fit to raise children if gays aren't? My opponent also brings to light the idea of same-sex marriages will negatively affect the economy. This isn't really true, because when you think about it, in today's economy, it takes almost about 2 incomes in order to survive properly, as society dictates. And married couples share problems such as rent, utilities, and so on. Married people also can financially support each other when one of them loses their job and has to is out of work. In addition, my affirmative partner brought up the issue that marriage is a civil right for all citizens of the United States, and that denying same-sex couples marriage is denying that right. And to quote Mark Stresser, author of Legally Wed, in Loving versus Virginia, the court recognized that the freedom to marry has long been recognized as one of the vital personal rights essential to the orderly pursuit of happiness by a free man. In truth, denying same-sex couples the right to marriage is little indifference to denying the same right to, say, blacks who wish to marry whites, which has also been written numerous times into state law books well into the 20th century. To conclude, I quote K.S. Hemowitz, who stated, "Advocates certainly invoke fragments of the American past in their argument. They frequently compare the current predicament of gays with that of other minorities, particularly African Americans, in the days before they had full rights to marriage. History, as they argue, shows us that marriage is a civil right that has been expanded over time to include previously marginalized groups. Gays now deserve those rights as well."